Back in Commerce here with Lions head coach Joe Morales. Okay, Coach, what stood out to me so far these first 3 games was the play at the net and how you guys seem to really be out of position, be dominated a little bit. Is that fair assessment?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, we're playing tougher teams in the preseason, so, we're playing a team in the American Conference, so we were a little slower on the net, getting off the ground. Normally we're pretty good in that aspect, but we're seeing faster play right now. So it's a hair second faster, and we were just laid off the ground a lot. And so that caused a lot of disruption with our defense and allowed them to tool the ball a little bit more off our block. And so, we talked about that in timeouts, about being a little bit quicker off the ground, getting quicker off into that block zone. But it's a work in progress at this point.
Somebody that I did think had a really good play at the net during Sparks was Brooke Box. I thought she played really good at the net. She had some really good serving. Talk about her play today.
So she's a very, a middle blocker that's defender. That's what she's lengthy. She gets up. She's quick. She's explosive. So trying to put her in matchup positions against middles. She touches a lot of balls. So matching up, and closing the block a little bit. She's kind of quick on that, so we rely a lot on her, and so I think that's something that she's gonna continue to grow a little bit, and now we just got to get her going on the offensive end.
Obviously, going 0-3 wasn't quite ideal for you guys, but there had to be some good things that you saw. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, I think a lot of this weekend is, solidifying the lineup a little bit as we move into the second and third weekend. Trying to figure out, I think Jade Washington has done really well. I think in the last 2 games, I think she averages, 7.5 digs per set. I think she had, just in the last one alone, 30 digs. So just kind of getting that competition amongst positions to filter what's going to happen. And so there's a lot of good things. I think one of the biggest things we got to get back at and clean up a lot is our passing game. I think our passing has kind of threw us off a little bit, and every time we get to that rut, we're a 5-6 point turnaround that we're playing catch up at that point. So
yeah, I did notice, and I mentioned it several times on the broadcast, that there was a lot of passes that were right at the top of the net, and it allowed easy points for North Texas, and I know that had to be frustrating.
Yeah, it is. And just being able to control the platform a little bit, especially when you're running the 6-2, you don't have that offensive setter going up to be an attacker. So, that limits our offense a little bit, and if we're playing the next 3 weekends are going to be tough because we're playing some big, personnel at the net. And so we got to be better with our touch. I think we have some fast arms. We can get the ball across, but we got to take care of the passing game to put us in offensive mode.
Yeah, you got some big games coming up. Notre Dame, you got Washington State. You got some big teams coming up. Should be pretty well prepared for Southland Conference play, right?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of going out there and competing and keeping the morale up. I mean, the end goal is conference, right? And so doing that is planning these games is for the position us in a conference, and get into the tournament. So it's going to be fun. I mean, it's a big stage. The girls are excited about it, but we got to compete and we got to clean up some things to play a little bit smoother.
And I can imagine we'll probably see some more lineup adjustments over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I think the L2 spot, opposite of Gracie is up for grabs, and so you saw three of them, Rendy, Zoe, and Courtney out there, and so they're and that's up for grabs. So we got to keep on competing on that and figure out who's going to solidify that.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Have a good one.
Go Lions.
Go Lions, he says.